Hello, everyone. And how are you doing? In the end of this year, how are you doing? I was thinking about one scripture verse, Proverbs 13:12, where it says, "Hope, defer, has made your heart sick. But when you start to desire again and dream again, it is the tree of life." And I do believe that for most of us, if we are reflecting, it's like sitting in a car and looking in the back mirror, and we are seeing perhaps even a year ago, like myself, I was sitting there looking at my dream list for 2020. And to some degree, it was supposed to be a dream. And in many ways, it became a nightmare. It looked like that we have a lot of promises about all the things that God was going to do. And it seemed like there was a lot of things that God was not doing. And in the middle of all of that, how do we actually, first of all, steward all the things we've been through in this last year? Bring all of that, because God uses all things out for good, for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. That means the good, bad, and the ugly, that He takes all of that and He brings it and He uses it to something good. So my encouragement even in this season, because it says when you start to desire again and dream again, it is the tree of life. So myself, in my journey in this season, I have just taken some time, looked at last year. And there's some things I just need to bury from last year. There was a lot of things there that I don't want to bring with me into the future. Some of you maybe even need to do a little bonfire, write down some of the things of disappointments and just burn it up. Because when the enemy came to kill, steal, and destroy, Jesus is going to come to give you life and life more abundantly. And as we're looking into the year 2021, it is a year of hope, a future that is full of hope. And my prayer for you even today is that you will receive a fresh baptism of hope. One of the reasons I can be an optimist, even as I've been through COVID-19 season or chronic pain or shoulder surgery, and I could just go through the list of all these things that seems to be the very weapon the enemy meant to stop me. In the middle of all of that, as I'm looking into the future, the first thing I do is I'm looking up. I'm looking at the face of God, and God is not nervous with everything that is taking place. The second of all, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm looking at myself and I'm seeing myself the way Papa God sees me, and He's smiling at me. And in the middle of all of this, I have an unshakable identity. As I'm looking out, I see so many opportunities right now that I've never seen before to be able to minister and love unconditionally to people. We've seen some of the greatest division in the past, but we're going to see some of the greatest unity in the future. And I can promise you, there is some winds of revival coming. Prepare yourself. There is a tsunami wave of love that is about to sweep. And it's important for you, take your surfboard, position yourself, and get ready to ride that wave. It's going to take you to places you've never been before. It's a season also to rest, receive, because God has something that He wants to deposit in us so that we can share that with the world. So I encourage you, Proverbs 13:12. It is time for you to desire and to dream again. And you're going to start to see your heartbeat is going to beat again. A heartbeat full of hope. Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. So just receive it. And I want to encourage you, write down your vision and look at it, say it so you can see it, so that you can seize it. God bless you.